First of all, I'm going to teach you how to make the buttonhole trick. Because once you can make it once, you can make it, well, thousands of times. I know. I think I've made quite a few hundred in my time. But anyway, what you do is you get the materials you're going to make the buttonhole out of. I use chopsticks and I cut them in half. That way I get two each chopstick. And but you can make them out of full chopsticks, and I'll explain as we go along what you know, how to use it. So you get the chopstick or a stick, whatever you want to use, drill a hole at the bottom, and then you put your cord through. Now I use a nylon cord from Venetian Blinds. Now the most important thing is that when you put the cord through, you tie it in a knot, but it's important where that knot finishes. Now I'll show you. Now that to me is too short. It's got to come further up the stick. Further up the stick, and you'll get used to it as you go along there, and just about a little bit further, and I think that's about it. I'm going to trim it off in a minute, but the thing is, the string should literally just fall short of the end of the stick. So basically they're pulling like mad to get it over the stick, but it won't go. So the nearer you can get to the end without it going over, the better. So to me, yeah, that's a perfect one. Trim it off, obviously. And the thing I do, I know it's sneaky, I put some super glue on the knot, just the knot at the end, dip it in some super glue, and that gets rock hard. You can't undo the knot, so you're home and dry. So that's it, it's made. Just make sure that the string is tantalizingly near the end, but just won't go over. So that's how you make it. Now, how do you perform the trick? You put your fingers through like that, and you find whoever's buttonhole it is, you put your finger, don't forget you're on this side of them, you go through and you grab the buttonhole, pull it through the string, and then put the stick through. So it's the buttonhole of the shirt or the coat that goes over the stick, not the string. And that's where everybody makes a mistake. So there you go. To get it off, all you do is you bring it back like this to the buttonhole like that, and what you do is you tell them to look up, obviously, because you don't want them to see. You then pull the string down here, pull the buttonhole over the stick, and we're off. So once again, two fingers through, grab the buttonhole, pull it through the string, over the stick, it's done. Always grab the loop here at the end, pull it back, put the stick right back through the loop, bring it back to this position, here like this, and don't forget you're on this side. You pull the string down and pull the buttonhole over the stick. That's it. It's simple, but confusing. That's why you're here watching this. Now, you can make it any length you want. This is a full chopstick. As long as it's thin enough to go through any buttonhole, you can use anything. I've even used thin metal rods in the past, and I've used chain instead of string. But that's just my wacky sense of humour. The same thing applies. You just make sure that the string is tantalizingly near the end of the stick, and you're home and dry. So there you go, the buttonhole trick. Have a lot of fun, and I'll go and perform it and get a lot more fun out of it.